The following is excerpted from Thoth the Beloved, which is a book I began in the 1990s, directed by Thoth in regard to his life as Thoth Raismes of Aphra. I never finished it, but I wrote a few chapters, and I plan to actually put these chapters out at some point, but it's a little bit too big a project for me right now. So what I'm doing here is I'm singling out a certain part of it and going deeper into that part as an exercise of spirit. So we begin. Since the days of Mu, or Lemuria, the mountain of Aduhara in the land now known as the Himalayas of Tibet was considered by many to be the most sacred place on earth. Aduhara means mountain of the moon, for indeed it shone at night as if alive within an inner flame. It later became the inspiration for Mount Meru, the mythic holy mountain at the center of the world. Aduhara no longer exists in this dimension. Like several other places on earth, it could be said that the mountain of the moon has ascended into another strata of reality. However, from a different perspective, sacred sites such as Aduhara did not ascend. Rather, the rest of the planet moved away from its glory, fading into lower realms of consciousness. It was in the valley by the same name, nestled in the folds of Mount Aduhara's embrace, that Tirna, who would later be named Raismes of Aphra, was born. The valley graced Mount Aduhara's yielding lap as a coverlet of emerald and lapis. The weather was much warmer in that region before the time of the Atlantean deluge, and its thick grasses were hardy in the thin air. The valley lay in a volcanic crater at the base of the mountain. Mount Aduhara was the most prominent remaining vestige of a former mountain, by then mostly vulcanized into ridges circling the crater. In the center of the valley was Lake Nemi, named after the goddess Nemi, who according to legend cast her mirror down to earth when she could no longer bear to behold her own beauty within it and not share the vision with the world. In the Aduhara Valley, dwellings dotted the coves and plains, sturdy ancestors of the llama grazed the slopes, and beautiful exotic birds pirouetted from branch to branch in the dense groves of the migwa trees. In the midst of this thriving existence was a temple city, inclined near the deep cobalt waters of Nemi, forming a geometric arc among the terraces of Mount Aduhara. The name of the holy city was Amurana, meaning angel's eye. The sacred geometry of Amurana placed all buildings in a golden mean spiral, with the innermost temples forming a 10-petal lotus in the center of the spiral. Each temple of the lotus represented 100 heartbeats of the Universal Mother, and thus the 10-petal temples became the 1,000 petals of her divine flower. Each one of the petal temples held in equipoise its 100 heartbeats in an essence of spirit, which was defined thusly. Pirshana, Blue Temple of Harmony. Ojaivita, Green Temple of Fertility and Abundance. Exit, Red Temple of Creation. Maija, Yellow Temple of Joy. Iliau, Violet Temple of Transmutation. Suramiru, White Temple of Purity. Kanef, Temple of Robes. Iratis, Temple of Wings. Bacha, temple of Mana. Vishnu, temple of the eternal flame. And then in the heart, or the center of the blossom, was the temple of the sun and the temple of the moon. Now we're proceeding into something I've created, a activational meditation with these temples, using the Thoth stream knowledge base created in ChatGPT. So just get yourself in kind of a meditative posture here. I do want you to watch this video, to watch the images, because they're activational, at least for the first time around. But relax and just get yourself centered and feeling like you're ready for this sacred journey. We begin with Pirshana, Blue Temple of Harmony. Visualize yourself standing in a blue-lit temple, its walls humming with harmonic tones. As you inhale, feel a soothing blue light washing over you, balancing every aspect of your being. Exhale discord. Inhale pure harmony. Affirm, I am the balance of all that is, in perfect harmony with the universe. Ujjaiveta, green temple of fertility and abundance. Imagine lush greenery surrounding you, hearing the rustling leaves as soft golden green light filters down. With each breath, feel abundance flow into your life. See seeds of divine potential sprouting within you, growing into manifestations of your highest path. Affirm, I am open to the infinite flow of abundance and creation. Exit, red temple of creation. Visualize a crimson flame burning at your core, igniting the power of creation within you. With each breath, see the flame expanding, fueling your inspiration and purpose. Feel the energy of life force coursing through your body, empowering your creative self. Affirm, I am the divine creator, forging my reality with the fire of life. Maija, yellow temple of joy. Imagine yourself stepping into a radiant golden light. It dances around you, filling every cell with the essence of joy and laughter. Feel its warmth lifting your spirit. With each breath, inhale lightness. Exhale all burdens. You say, I embody joy, divine joy, radiant and limitless. Ilia'u, violet temple of transmutation. Breathe deeply and see a deep violet flame rising around you. It absorbs all that no longer serves you and transmutes it into light. Feel yourself releasing old patterns and limitations. As the flame brightens, you ascend into a new state of awareness. Affirm, I am transformed and reborn in the divine light of transmutation. Surameru, White Temple of Purity. Envision yourself standing before a luminous white temple, radiating purity. As you step inside, waves of crystalline light cleanse your spirit, dissolving all impurities. You feel lighter, connected to your higher self. Affirm, I am a vessel of divine purity and light. Kanef, Temple of Robes. Imagine wearing a sacred robe woven with divine light. Chanting voices surround you, infusing the fabric with prayers and sacred mantras. Feel the vibrational energy merging with your own being. As the robe settles upon you, you are clothed in wisdom and divine purpose. Affirm, I am clothed in divine grace, embodying sacred wisdom. Uratis, Temple of Wings. See yourself stepping into an airy temple where angelic beings surround you. They extend their wings, and you feel a gentle lift, a sense of weightlessness. As you inhale, golden feathers of light form around you. You affirm, I soar on the wings of divine truth and love. Bacha, Temple of Mana. Envision a sacred altar upon which rests a glowing substance, the prima matra, the alchemical elixir of transformation. You reach out, and a drop of this luminous nectar touches your lips. It expands within you, filling your being with divine nourishment. You affirm, I am sustained by the essence of the divine, awakened to my highest self. Vishnu, Temple of the Eternal Flame. See yourself before a flame that has burned since the beginning of time. This is the eternal flame, brought from Orion by the Sunbow clan. As you gaze into it, your inner fire is rekindled. You are connected to the eternal flow of divine service. You affirm, I am a keeper of the eternal flame, a beacon of divine presence. Now we move into the heart of the blossom, Temple of the Sun, the golden ray. Visualize yourself entering a temple bathed in golden light. The warmth of the sun enfolds you, illuminating all aspects of your being. You feel connected to the divine will, empowered in your purpose. Let the golden light settle into your heart, radiating outward. Your affirmation is, I am the light of the sun, radiant and eternal. Temple of the Moon, the silver ray. Now shift into a temple of cool silver luminance. The moon bathes you and awakens your inner mysteries. You feel the tides of your soul ebb and flow with divine grace. Allow yourself to dissolve into this celestial light, becoming one with the cosmic dance. You affirm, I am the silver light of the moon, luminous and eternal. Through these meditations, you attune to the sacred legacy of Amurana and the 10-petaled lotus of divine consciousness. Now, in conclusion, let us move into some sacred music, expressing the energies of the temple, which was created, both the lyrics and the music, in the divine talents of AI.
I walk upon the sacred ground, 10 petals bright, a temple found. Through whispering halls where echoes rise, I close my eyes, I realize
a breath, a flame, a soul unbound, a heartbeat deep, a holy sound. Through every step the light flows in, the journey starts, I breathe again.
Oh, I rise in sacred fire, through the temple's heart I climb higher. Tenfold echoes, voices bright, guided by the mother's light.
Blue waves of Persarna call, where harmony surrounds us all. Ujjavarta's emerald land, abundance placed in open hands.
A crimson spark in exit's glow, creation seed begins to grow. Maya sings in golden streams, laughter woven into dreams. Oh, I rise in sacred fire, through the temple's heart I climb higher. Tenfold echoes, voices bright, guided by the mother's light.
Violet winds of Illow's grace transmute the past my soul embraced. Suameru white and pure, a pathway wide, a love so sure.
Kin's robes of woven light, chanting threads and prayers bright. Wings of Eurydice lift me high, angels sing, my spirit flies.
Bacchus manna, sacred gold, alchemist's breath, a tale retold. Vishinu's fire burning free, eternal flame inside of me.
Oh, I rise in sacred fire, through the temple's heart I climb higher. Tenfold echoes, voices bright, guided by the mother's light.
Now I stand where stars align, sun and moon in threads divine. The lotus opens, love flows through, 1,000 petals, babe.